All right, welcome back today, traders. It is a beautiful and sunny day today here in PA. Actually, not really. It's overcast, cloudy. Was a little bit sunny earlier, but I hope you're out there enjoying this beautiful afternoon, what we call life. Take a second, take a minute, take a deep. Be thankful, it's grateful, it's Friday. That being said, traders, let's get into today's trade recap. Off the rip, it just straight, we grind up before open, reject, grind, reject. Here comes the grind. I did try and short this once we rejected hard off this key level here. I was looking for this 29.74 level, so we never got that. So I was looking right, I got in right around here. I was looking for what 171. That's almost 100 points there. That'd been a nice push. We didn't get that, so I actually got out. I shorted right here. I bought like right here. I got like 10 points on one contract. It's going for a feeler. We were red, going back and forth. Knew there was a chance. We defended this all previous session here, so I figured we could grind up. So that's when I switched to going long, and I had a beautiful entry. Just this chop, we in this range, I was only shooting for about right here to right here, probably this top, this New York Open. I had a beautiful entry, clean entry off that Bravo, but with this chop, I didn't like it, and kind of cutting this quickly worked out for me because I would have been stopped out, and we ground up. I bought right at a retest of this Bravo. We went up a little bit before we went all the way up on this 10 minute. Let me go to the 5. Um, so you see where I shorted. Let me go back there. You see I shorted right below this key level, 10 points. And then I bought, retested this Bravo. I ended up getting out 10 points higher. Two contracts. Um, I ended up having in total on the day like 27, 30 points. Not great. I could have had a great move here. I only would have taken it to here just given where we were. So I could have had what 212 to 279. So, a nice 60, 70 points there. If I take this momentum, this push through the previous 4 hour mid, just where we were. But just given the range, it's Friday. We could reject, off this. Yes, we were green, and that's kind of why I was looking for it. But we went green and went back to purple quickly. We could go back to purple, as you see here, and just chop. And then we just chop, right? We just chop. And then I was done. So I did take a long here. Um, Trying to catch a bounce, and I was in the middle, and that's why I cut it quick. I literally bought here, sold like right here, another like couple points. I could have got a little grind up here, but we didn't do anything, and that's kind of why I got out because I'm like, you know, you're gonna have maybe 20 points here, 25 points. Is your RR there? No. That's why I just cut it. I should have bought down the bottom of the range here for a ride up to catch that range. So, but just given where I was, I cut it. So I got like 3, 4 points. At this point, I was, again, it was like 27. I think it was 27 in total on the day. Not great. Could have had, it's not bad. Could have had 60, 70 points on this. I only had one contract in, so it wasn't going to be much, but well, actually, I had two here. I went one here, and then I had two here. I've been messing with paper train, trying to add through momentum and really be right and wrong from the right place, just to save myself. And you know, we only lost one trade this week, and I didn't trade well at all in terms of just holding, as you see here. But again, today a little bit different. Friday, wanting to end the week green, not do anything stupid, protect the capital. And this chop, this range, signals were off a bit. Not the best situation. So, I was risk adverse, but phenomenal entry here, like phenomenal key, right there into the Bravo. We're, green. If this was teal and stayed green, I would have kept it. But just this chop, so phenomenal entries. And again, this afternoon, I was done, went over to gym Friday. Beautiful move here. I would have tried to take it probably in this range, off the Bravo. We defended this level again. You could even try to get this test of a key level. Got through breakdown. And again, here now we're breaking down. As you see, look how signals can be mixed here in real time, live time, where you don't always know, will you expand teal and into green and defend this level today at the close here? Well, considering we're at the close, no. So they're crashing hard, fast, and strong. So, did we trade great this week? No. Need to let runners run more and work on that. I've been mitigating risk well, managing my downsides. Don't want to do anything with that. Protected capital, and despite not trading well, I'm up like 506 on the week, $506 across 3 funded accounts. So mitigating that risk. Once we continue to do that, continue to hone in on this system with our edge, and just be patient, be disciplined, and learn to let your runners run when you're on the right side of probability. Those bigger wins will come, as I've been talking about. So, again, did we trade great? No, but this is what happens when you learn to manage and mitigate risk. You become more patient, you become more disciplined, structured, protect that capital. Not a great trading week. I made $500. So, considering that all in all, I'll take that if that's a down week. Considering my down weeks were blown accounts. So, we continue to learn, grow, move forward, protect the capital, mitigate the risk, size down, and then when our A plus, A plus plus setups come, size up a little bit, etc. Learning to do all that, play with some volume here. We'll get into some things, more things next week. So again, not a great week, not a bad week. Green on the week. We'll take it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you found any value, please like and subscribe. As always, stay up, stay blessed, stay positive. Make it happen. Have a wonderful day and weekend.